Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It is Binky here today with a new video, and it is about candles. Now I know these don't do well. I really kind of don't care. I just do what I want, because if I didn't, I just wouldn't. I do what makes me happy. This makes me happy, okay? So part of it is too, I'm also decluttering and trying to get through some things in the apartment. Really big this year, so I'm using what I have and passing on what I don't need. So, which I have done, a few of them. So let's just start. I think I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 that I've gone through in January. And you're like, 9? And I'm like, yeah, 9. I don't burn them all the time, but I burn them quite often. And the thing is, I like to change it up. It's just my thing. So this one is a Voluspa, and this is Goji Tarocco Orange. I'll put the notes to the side. I got this as a gift. A friend gave me a gift with 4 of these. 4 of these. I don't even know where the other one is. Interesting. I only have the 3. Maybe it was 3. I thought it was 4, but who knows. Burned through this one. I love the jars. The jars are just fantastic. I almost want to put like a tea light in there and let it glow. And part of me still wants to, because I have my living room is like kind of like an art gallery. I do different themes for different rooms. And so, yeah, I'm a nut. And there's red in that one with a lot of my photography up and things. So part of me wants to put a little tea light there. I don't know. But as far as the scent, I don't like orange. I really don't like eating oranges. I don't necessarily love the scent of oranges. So for me, I'm missing a candle, oranges. I'll have to grab that. That just reminded me. So, I wouldn't buy this one again, but if you like orange scents, you will love this. For me, I don't like them mixed with what this was. I don't know what it is. It's just the combination together didn't work for me, so I kind of didn't even fully finish it, but I love the jar. Again, if you like orange and very earthy scents, you're going to really love this. But for me, it was just kind of like, yeah. It's a preference thing. Also, the throw wasn't necessarily really great, so it was like, eh. I am so happy to be doing this video because I can get rid of some of these things. I've kept them and I'm like, ugh, because I'm trying to get everything out of this apartment. So the next one is Glasshouse, and this is Chocolate Orange Burst. So I guess there's like a kind of candy there that is in Australia. These are made in Australia, and this was only sold in Australia. They have like a candy that's chocolate and orange. We have something like that here. I remember, I think it's still here. It's like an orange that you get at the holidays, and you crack it and it breaks into all these different pieces, and it's chocolate orange. It's okay. Again, I don't really like orange. So I was like, ah. This smells good though. So even though the other one let me down, what I liked about this one is it's very dessert smelling. It is no longer available. But what I liked about it is that you get the burst of chocolate first and then orange. And some people may not like that because they don't like the scent of chocolate candles. And I get it. I will say that this thing was potent. I burnt it. I have another one somewhere, but this was potent. Like this. Oh my goodness. Like I would burn it and I'd have to stop after a couple hours. And then the next day people would walk in and go, oh, it smells really good in here. I'm like, well, it's better than the alternative. I have cats. So I'm like, that's good. That's good. So it burned. There was a lot of tunneling. And this is what I find with a lot of Glasshouse candles. If you're charging $50 to $56, you got to fix the issues. When they switch to soy, the wicks don't burn very well. There's a lot of tunneling. And then it burns really poorly. It burns well the first quarter. The next like half burns poorly, and then the bottom, when it gets to the last quarter, it burns really well. It's just frustrating. It's like, they still haven't figured it out, and yet they keep raising the prices, and it's kind of like, no. So this one is Goose Creek, and this is Christmas Magic. I've had this for a few years. It's like peppermint hot cocoa. It actually is nice. The problem I kind of have with Goose Creek candles sometimes is that the scents they're very light, in that it's almost like it's watered down. So if you took like juice, okay, maybe I just did this as a kid. I know it's horrifying, but if you had like Kool-Aid or juice, probably Kool-Aid because we were poor. So We take Kool-Aid. It's cheap, chock full of sugar. Don't recommend it to those who are elsewhere in the world. It makes no sense. I would never drink it as an adult, and no judgment if you do. It's just a lot. So you would take the Kool-Aid and there wasn't enough for everyone, of your siblings. So then you'd pour a little bit more water in it and then pour it out. Maybe that was just us. Sadness. But look, you're a kid. It's sugar. It has flavor. You don't care. That's kind of what these scents remind me at like they're diluted. They're diluted. And I do like the scent, but it's not full force like some of these other ones. And so it does fill the room after a while, but what I find is that the wicks burn really quickly. And so the flame gets high really quick. So you have to cut it almost flush to the candle. And then within an hour, the flame's like ridiculous. And I don't know what it is with the wicks. I just don't think they're very good. I don't care for that. I shouldn't have to trim the wick, blow it out every hour or two to keep it burning for 4 hours. It's just a pain in the butt. So it's a nice scent. I do like it. It's taken a while to get through it. I'm trying to get through all my Goose Creek candles. Not because they did anything wrong. It's just issues with the wick and the scents aren't necessarily as strong as I would like. I'm just trying to get through them a little bit. There you go. So the next one is also Glasshouse, which again is made in Australia, but you can get it here stateside now. And this is Gingerbread House Festive Spiced Biscuit. Yum. I like this one. So I originally thought it was going to be a lot more gingerbread, and I was like, I don't know if I want that around. I don't know. Like, sometimes I don't always like the spicy, but this one actually is really nice. The throw isn't that amazing. It's not. But what I like is it's not like this one, the orange one, chocolate orange, which like filled up the whole apartment for days, even after I quit burning it, which I don't mind. But this is more of a slow burn, which sometimes a slow burn is better. So it's a slow burn. And it fills up the living room, and I have a living room kitchen area together. It's an apartment, major city, nothing huge. And it just smells good. It just smells good, and it's very homey and light and spicy, but not too spicy, and sweet, but not too sweet. It's just very comforting. I love this. This is such a comforting scent. I didn't think I'd like it. Guess what? I was wrong. So the next one is French Cade Lavender. This is also from Voluspa. It's nice. Lavender is always going to be nice. It's a nice scent. The only thing is that it's a very light scent when you light it. It doesn't fill up the whole room, especially this room. And yeah, so I'm trying to get through it. I don't mind lavender. Is it my favorite scent in the world? No, but it was part of that gift pack. It's lovely. It is very lovely. It's just kind of there for me. And the throw's okay. So this one is Glasshouse as well. You will see a theme. I do buy quite a few of them. So this is Christmas pudding. So this one is nutmeg and maple sugar. This one's one of my favorites. And this you can only get in Australia at Peter Alexander. Only place that you can get it. And what I'll do is I have a friend who lives in Australia, and she'll send me some stuff, or you can get it from certain sites. Peter Alexander themselves. You are going to have to pay quite a bit in shipping. So yeah, it could take a chunk of change, but there is an exchange rate. So you just see if it's worth it for you. But the candles are just glorious. And this one's one of my favorites. It is like a pudding, but it's like with cinnamon and nutmeg and just beautiful maple and sweetness. This one's one of my all-time favorites. I burn it all the time. Part of me wants to put this away for the year and then burn this again next year because I just love this so much. I just don't want it to go away. And I can always buy another one, but I love this one. So I may put this away for the year, and this may be the last you hear from it because I want to save this for next Christmas, I think. Oh, so good. It was one of my favorites of Glasshouse. It really is. It really is. You can't get it here, like I said. It's a little difficult, but that, it's worth paying for the shipping. It is 100% worth paying for that shipping. This is a Glasshouse candle as well. And this is Pinkberry Crunch. It's supposed to be a cereal, and I'll put it to the side. It smells just like it. It's a cereal here in the US. It's, gosh, I forget what it is. It smells just like it. It's not blueberry. It's like Frankenberry. It's almost like Frankenberry, which you can only get here in the US during Halloween. And they have like blueberry and Count Chocula. And they brought out a new one this year that I bought. I buy them every year because I love them. They last through the whole year for me because I really try to cut out a lot of sugar. Not all of it because I love it. It's my favorite food group. So that's why I've cut down this year. But it smells just like it. This is like, I think if I was going to buy anything from Glasshouse, I think it would be the cereal line. I would probably keep buying it, but you can see the wicks. I only burn this for a couple hours, not even a couple hours, and look how long they are. They're just too thick. I think they're just too thick, and it's just, that's the issue. But I love this one. I probably would buy this again. I said I wouldn't buy it for the company again just because, but I love this. Then I smell this. This doesn't smell diluted. This smells very strong. This, I have another one too. I bought 2 of each of all the cereal ones, and I don't feel badly about it. So this one is Voluspa, and this is Apple Blue Clover. I love this jar, and my bathroom is it's Japanese inspired, and it's like a cherry blossom, a lavender cherry blossom kind of thing. I know cherry blossoms are normally pink, but I don't really care for pink. So the lavender motif. It's beautiful. I know. I have my photography of cherry blossoms there that have been altered a little bit to match the room. It's just fantastic. I mean, it's not fantastic because it's a city and this is an older apartment, but I do the best I can. So I want to keep this jar too and put a tea light in there, but I gotta let stuff go. So not gonna happen. But this is one of my favorite scents. Voluspa, their stuff doesn't normally fill a room. It's more about the aesthetic, I feel, but this filled the room. Apple Clover, Blue Clover. This is one of my favorite candle scents of all time. I didn't even realize it till I used this, and I will buy a bigger version of this. I will buy a bigger version of this. This is so fantastic. Oh my God. It really is worth it. I'd burn it in here, and I was just so happy. And I'm trying to buy less, but I may buy more of that because that makes my soul so happy. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. So the next one is from the same company, and this is Harlem Candles here in New York City. Kind of cool. So I found this when I was visiting a friend, and we were in a store, and I was like, wow. I smelled them. The aesthetic is just gorgeous and classy, and I was like, I need this. Now the thing is, it doesn't have a lid on top, which I don't really care for, but whatever. You pull it out of the box, here it is. I think it's like $50. No, maybe not that much. I did get it 50% off because my friend works at this place and gets a discount. Or is it 30 or 40% off. So I did get these at a cheaper rate. So there you go. It's gorgeous. I mean, for the amount, this is a really small candle. These are, I think $50 a piece or $55 for the special ones, but most Glasshouse are $50. So I'll put the price there. I mean, you can see how small that is in comparison. I mean, that's steep. That's steep. But it is what it is. But this one is just glorious. I love them. They have like Harlem inspired things inside. You can see all that. It's just glorious. So this one is Lenox. And I love this one. I will say that you can see that there is some soot, which I didn't like. Unfortunately, I don't like that. So you have to keep the wicks cut very short, but they do burn quickly. This is lovely. What I would probably do, and this is what I probably do, is get one of each of these again and just get a candle burner where you heat it up under a lamp, because I love the scent so much, but I don't like the soot that came out with these. So I think that's what I'm probably going to do, is keep this one and just burn it under a lamp, and buy another one of these and burn it under a lamp, because you don't get the soot and it actually lasts forever. It kind of does. I know people who've been using it under a lamp for like 3 years and the candles still smell the same. That's insane. So I'll always have them. I don't want to do that with all the ones I have here. I like burning them. But with something like this where there was soot, I definitely wouldn't. But I love these candles. I love them. It doesn't mean you shouldn't buy them. Just keep them really trim, because once they start getting, they really do put out soot if you let it burn too long. They don't do that if you keep the wick very trim. They don't at all. So don't think that it's like that. That partway was user. Me, just, I didn't want to blow it out because I loved it so much. That the scents are just sophisticated. They're just sophisticated. Some of these can be kind of one note or floral or sweet. These are a mix of everything. It's just complex, and like I said, I really do mean it when I say sophisticated. This is like a sophisticated, beautiful room when you're relaxing at night, and this is what you want. Like some of the most intriguing candles, really, especially that one. I freaking love that one. So this one is Langston. Let me double check. Yep, Langston. And I adore it. Again, it smells like tobacco. It does. It smells like tobacco or like cigar, which some people won't like. But it's not like a bad cigar scent. It's like a beautiful, sweet, complexed cigar, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's not just like, ooh, you know, you're not going to your granddad's house. You know what I mean? It's sweet, beautiful tobacco that's done right. This is so lovely. And again, the complexity of these scents. Oh my gosh. I want to try more of them because they are ridiculous. If they made this in a perfume, Lenox, I would wear this. I would wear this perfume. It's a winter scent more. I would wear this all day long. I would spend the money on this. Oh, this is just so beautiful. These candles are sophisticated. They just really are. They are so beautiful. Oh, very expensive for what they are, the size, but I kind of just don't even care. I love them. Okay, so I got to get rid of some of these things. I want to keep this glass, but I can't. And then I'll forget about it in a week. And then I'll watch this video and I'll go, ah. So this is Goji Tarocco Orange. This is probably my least favorite. Again, this is just my opinion. So, you know, if you like orange, you might like this, and you're like shaking your fist at me right now. It just didn't have a good throw. The scent isn't for me. So this is number 9. So that is number 10. It didn't do anything wrong. It's just, it's not you, it's me. So then, Christmas Magic from Goose Creek. It's a lovely scent. It's just very diluted. And even when it goes around the room, if you don't trim the wicks, what I find to happen is it can be really smoky. And it can hurt my throat. And I don't like that. That makes me nervous. Now this is hard because there's so many. This is ridiculously hard. So the next is French Cade Lavender. I'm not a huge lavender fan. It's not bad. I like it. But it's just kind of there. The burn is fine. It just doesn't fill the room as much as I would like. So that's in number 8th place. The 8th place, I guess I could just say. Hi. This one would be next. This is the orange one from Chocolate Orange Burst. From Glasshouse. It's fantastic. I love the scent of this. It's just extremely strong. Like to the point where after a while I had to shut it off because it was just like gagging me a little. Not because of the scent, it just was overwhelming. But that's how you do a scent. I was impressed. This is really good. What I would go with next, and not if it was a different competition, this be toward the top, but it's Gingerbread House. This is just lovely. I love this. This makes my soul sing. I'm going to burn this one probably until the end of winter. It's so lovely. It just has steep competition. So this would be number 6. It really is lovely. I would buy this again. Okay, I know I keep cutting in now because I'm thinking, I guess I should have done this, but it keeps switching every time I look at this. So the next one would be this one, the pink cereal one. This is phenomenal. The scent is phenomenal, but again, the wicks aren't great, and if you don't trim it, it puts stuff in the air, which I don't like. I would buy it again. I think this is another one where I may do, I wouldn't buy it again, but I would put it onto a burner and burn it. I think that's what I will do with this one, and then I may give the other one away and just keep that for that, because it's here somewhere, so I think I'll declutter it, and I'm just going to use a burner on this one because I love the scent. I don't like the particles in the air. So this is now the top 4, and it's very difficult for me. I think I would put Christmas pudding in number 4. I love the scent. If it was any other grouping, this probably would be number 1. I will always own this. I will always have one in the apartment. This just brings the holidays. This is the holidays. This. I love it. I love it that much. It makes me so happy. This is where it gets difficult. And I think it's between, my top 3 is basically these. Harlem Candles really are that amazing, and I'm having a hard time here ranking them. I really am. This is one of the hardest top 3. I think I would put the Apple Blue Clover in 3rd. Oh, I will buy this again. That is how good this is. This is like the best top 3 ever. Worst problem to have. And then the Langston would be number 2. Oh my gosh. And then last would be Lenox. This is the number 1 spot for me. Number 1. Yeah, it's these 3 for sure. And usually Glasshouse blows the competition away. No, this I would definitely buy again. I will definitely buy Lenox again. But like I said, because there are the wicks do burn quickly, I think I would definitely buy a burner. I am going to invest in one of those next month. I'm going to buy another one of these, and I'm just going to always have it. And I'm going to quit burning this one, and I'll just always have them. Oh, they're so beautiful. Like I said, the complexity of these. That's interesting. This one's a lot smaller. Yeah, this one's bigger than that one. Very interesting. So I'm definitely going to buy this one again. Oh, and then I'm going to keep this one, start using it in a burner. This is just how it's supposed to be done. The sophistication, that's what I keep saying, the sophistication of this brand. It makes me want to buy more and try them all. It really is like no other. It really is. I wish they were a bigger size. And then I wish that the scent, here's the thing, the scent does not fill the whole room. It's very light. So it's for a small room. So if you like a strong scent, it's not going to happen unless it's a small room. This one's stronger than this one. But honestly, I just don't care. It's fine. I'll do it in the room like this, and it doesn't completely fill it, but I don't care. I really don't care. So, and what's interesting is actually when I don't close this, when I just leave it out, I can smell it. But when I burn it, it doesn't burn as strong. This one never really had a strong scent, but I don't care. I would make this my signature scent if they would make perfume of this. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was like the craziest top 4 because I love these ones so much that was just crazy. So yeah, if you haven't tried Harlem Candles, just go in with the understanding of keep the wick really trim and just know it's a more subtle scent, but damn, you are going to feel like sophisticated. It's like being in a lounge, like a beautiful lounge or like jazz club, and it's just for like VIP. That's what that is. And you're just like, ooh, drinking some fine liqueur, whatever your choice, and just having a good night. That's what that is to me. That's the world I want to live in right there. So yeah, it really evokes all that. Fantastic. So yeah, this was a tough one. So let me know what you think. I'm sure you've heard of Voluspa. Have you heard of Glasshouse, Harlem Candles, Glasshouse, Goose Creek? That was the one that I was missing. Let me know, because I'd also like to hear if you know of anyone else that puts out anything like Harlem Candles. Like, it's just, I would love to know. It's so multifaceted. Like some of these, which are like very 2-note or 3-note, that's beyond that. I don't know whoever curated that. Oof, open up a perfume line. I'm in. So with that, let me know what you think down below and have a fabulous day, my friends. Bye.